99%, all rookies get the same treatment. There's a few that's coming through history. You can't fuck with them. When LeBron came, they got the yapping.
Get him out of here. All
mid-season.
All of them.
Wemby right now, off limits.
But I'm saying, I just don't think that was ever going on in the league. I think it was just a new environment for her, and now she's figured it out.
When you was coming up, you was the best, right? Every team had to send all kind of defenders, all kind of distractions at you, right? So when you in the game and the motherfucker trying to get a rouse out of you, do you ignore that nigga like Caitlyn is doing out there?
Yeah, no, I just tell the same thing that Caitlyn doing.
So when you built from that, you gotta wave that shit off. Like, she bumped her, she could have turned around and been like, yo, what's going on? But this is my house. We just beat y'all ass. Oh, thank you for the little kiss you just gave me. Now take that ass onto the fucking jet and think about what I just did to you as a rookie. It's gonna be a long motherfucking 10 years for these girls out there. They don't get their shit together, get that hate out their heart. She not gonna take it easy on y'all no more? I would.
You can't mess with them. Legends in the making, giants of the game. Yet there's a name that's shaking the very core of basketball right now. Caitlin Clark, just a rookie, but she's already commanding respect, sparking debates, and facing a level of scrutiny that only the greats like LeBron James and Victor Wembanyama have ever seen. But here's the question on everyone's mind: should the WNBA protect its rising star, or is Caitlin Clark tough enough to handle the heat? Caitlin Clark's rookie season in the WNBA has been nothing short of electrifying, but with greatness comes a level of pressure and hate that can either break you or make you stronger. Some compare her journey to that of LeBron James when he first entered the NBA. Remember how the league went above and beyond to protect King James? Or look at Victor Wembanyama, another prodigy who had the world at his feet even before stepping onto the NBA court. But what about Caitlin? Shouldn't the WNBA do the same? Gilbert Arenas, a former NBA All-Star, and his crew at Gil's Arena had a lot to say about this. Arenas argues that only a select few those who can change the game deserve such protection, and in his eyes, Caitlin Clark is definitely one of them. Listen, man, the league's gotta protect its assets. And Caitlin Clark, she's an asset. She's revolutionizing the game, bringing in new fans, putting up numbers like no one's business. The hate, it's inevitable, but at some point, the league might need to step in. The hate we're talking about isn't just trash talk. It's the physicality, the extra shoves, the constant attempts to throw her off her game. But here's the thing. Caitlin Clark is figuring it out. Early in the season, you could see the frustration on her face. Opponents targeted her, trying to get under her skin. But now, she's adapting, evolving, and turning that hate into fuel. Gil's Arena made it clear this is just the beginning for Caitlin. She's learning how to navigate through these roadblocks, and as she grows, the WNBA will have to decide, do they let the hate keep coming, or do they step in like the NBA did with LeBron and Victor? Let's face it, the league has a decision to make. Do they allow this rough treatment to continue, or do they step in to protect a player who's becoming the face of the WNBA? Caitlin Clark isn't just surviving in the WNBA, she's thriving. Sue Bird, a legend in her own right, talked about how Clark has adjusted her game to meet the physicality of the league. And it's not just about her skill set, it's about how the Indiana Fever has rallied around her, creating a system that lets her shine. Take that game against the Seattle Storm. Clark, alongside Kelsey Mitchell and Lexi Hull, absolutely dismantled their defense. A 33-17 run in the fourth quarter? That's not just talent, that's dominance. And when you're that good, it's only natural that frustrations will boil over. The league's response to Caitlin Clark's rise has been mixed. Some argue that she's tough enough to handle the pressure, that she doesn't need special treatment. Others say that she's too valuable to the league's future to let this level of physicality go unchecked. Fans are divided too. On one hand, you've got people who believe that if she's really that good, she'll rise above it. On the other, there's a growing concern that allowing this unchecked aggression could harm the league's brightest star. So, what's next for Caitlin Clark? If her current trajectory is anything to go by, she's only going to get better. But with that improvement comes more challenges, more hate, more physicality, and potentially more protection from the league. Whether or not the WNBA decides to step in, one thing is clear: Caitlin Clark is here to stay. And if the league wants to capitalize on her star power, they'll need to figure out how to balance letting her grow and protecting her from the darker side of the game. Caitlin Clark isn't just another rookie. She's a game changer, a star in the making, and the WNBA's future. And like LeBron and Wembanyama before her, she's proving that you can't mess with greatness. So, what do you think? Should the WNBA step in to protect Caitlin Clark, or is she tough enough to handle the heat? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth NBA and WNBA analysis.